Hey all, Mark Davis, Local 46. James Vaughn here today to ask some more questions. Let's get started.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to start with the first hot topic that's going around our local at this point. Thanks for having me, by the way. Um, I think that the 32-hour work week is really the big one. We got a lot of our family out of work right now, and some surveys went out recently. And I think it would be good to ask you: do you support a reduced work week to try and get everybody back to work?
Yeah, I support the idea. I know how that language got in the contract. It's going to be presented by the union to say, hey, we want to put people back to work, and I support that idea. The 6-hour workday is not optimal. That it's basically a spot that nobody really wants. The workers don't want a 6-hour workday. The contractors don't want a 6-hour workday. It's a management nightmare. So I don't really see that actually happening. Now, if it was 4 days a week at 8 hours a day, that's something that we could work with. And so yeah, I support the idea. I don't like the way it's come about, and really like what the contract says is that we need to approach NECA. We need to put together this committee per the bylaws or per the contract. It's not optional. It's again not an optional thing. So this survey going out saying that was really biased written. Unfortunately, I talked to members on site saying, "Oh, if we vote yes, it's going to go to 6 hours a workday," and I'm like, "No, hold on. This survey is just asking if we should approach NECA and put together this committee, and then that committee decides, and that committee is going to be built out of IBEW and NECA. So for one, that survey was written in a way to sway the vote, and that's just indicative of the way that everything has been going with this administration, but also the fact that just voting yes there doesn't mean that we're going to 6 hours. It goes to committee, and yeah, the committee's going to weigh in and say, does this make sense? How do we manage it? Are we able to manage job sites? Like a big job site, I can see, right? The job site is open, other trades are there, and the GC is running it, and we could offset with larger jobs. We could offset some of that 32-hour work week with some of our members. That I can see. In some of these other areas with very small contractors, it would hurt them immensely. And so, while I support the idea, I've yet to see a very good plan come out on how that would be structured. And so, my opinion could change based on how that came out.
Yeah. Absolutely. I really appreciate you touching on it has mandatory language. It's conditional. For clarification, I did make a suggestion to the business manager to just simply follow the contract. Don't you think it's kind of like the bylaws assessment? What's your take on that?
Yeah, it's not optional. These things aren't optional. We hit that 20% unemployment almost 2 years ago. Why are we now talking about it? We're talking about it because you brought it up and I brought it up. And so pressure helps. Pressure on the administration helps. We need people standing up and saying, hey, you're not following the rules. And the rules are written.
Yeah. We got to follow the rules.